The issue of public safety is a major concern for voters in this municipal election. In fact, a new poll suggests the top priority for 85% of Edmonton voters is improving public safety and reducing crime, while 80% say addressing public disorder in the downtown core is their number one. So how exactly will Edmonton's next council and mayor tackle it? Well, it all depends on who gets elected on October 20th. But we asked the top 5 mayoral candidates what their plans are. We spoke to Andrew Knack, Michael Walters, Raheem Jaffer, and Tim Cartmel. Omar Mohammed was unable to do an interview. All the candidates say they're consistently hearing these concerns while outdoor knocking. While it's not a simple issue to solve, there were common areas that they'll each address if elected mayor. One was the relationship with Edmonton Police and the Police Commission.
Far more police officers present in our public spaces, including transit spaces, transit terminals, LRT stations on the street, but not just visible presence, accompanied by professional social workers and healthcare workers in those spaces to bring the solutions that are required.
I'm proposing 500 new police officers over 4 years, enhance that community policing role, working with those who provide the social services to engage many of the areas that we're seeing a lot of problems. And usually where we have that community policing model, that presence, it deters crime. It has a direct result.
Andrew Knack plans to continue with the current police funding model, and so does Michael Walters, but says he wants a different relationship than the previous council. But both agreed their first priority when it comes to public safety is helping those experiencing homelessness in our city.
What is often meant by safety when I'm talking to people at the doors is the visible housing and homelessness, mental health and addictions. And so this is why I think it's really important to not focus exclusively on policing when we're talking about safety right now.
Honestly, there is no other way than the police working hand in hand with social agency partners, and a council that understands that and funds them both as much as they possibly can to, aim towards that kind of goal of making sure that people who are sick, struggling, addicted, who need treatment, recovery, get what they need.
Tim Cartmel says he'll address this in part by fostering a zero-tolerance culture shift, by revitalizing services like 211 and 911 so Edmontonians are more likely to call for help or report a crime. While Jaffer wants to build a hub on the grounds of the old Alberta Hospital that will provide wraparound support and treatment services. So while these issues won't be solved overnight, these candidates say they recognize the concerns from Edmontonians, and their plans will address it if the votes go their way on election night. Emily Fitzpatrick, CBC News, Edmonton.